otherworldly movements. I have to say at the beginning itself, this video is really interesting. A man was zooming into the moon with his telescope when something truly astounding was caught on camera. Take a look. A group of mysterious orb-shaped objects enter the frame from the right side of the screen. What's truly fascinating about these UFOs is that they seem to move freely with ease in the vastness of space. Notice how carefully they slow down easily with no problem at all. The man who captured this video can be heard saying that this is not Starlink or any other satellites or any drones, but entirely something else. Now, the most amazing part of this sighting takes place, which involves the last orb in the group. While the orbs already seem to show extremely controlled movements, it's particularly the last orb that completely blew my mind. It approached the moon at a high speed, then gradually slowed down, as if almost coming to a stop. This level of controlled movement was already impressive, but what happened next was even more shocking. You can clearly see it already comes with an incredible speed from the right side. Then it slows down a bit, and then slows down even more, almost as if coming to a halt. But as soon as the last UFO comes close enough to the moon, it then suddenly accelerates immediately at an insane speed, and zooms past downwards, disappearing completely from the screen. Now that is truly mind-boggling, isn't it? To be honest, I don't know how to explain this mysterious sighting, but that's some really extreme controlling movement. This sudden burst of speed and the ability to change velocity so dramatically is not something that satellites or known space technology can do. Coming from an incredible speed to slowing down, then almost coming to a halt, and then instantly speeding back up, that is truly terrifying. But whatever this is, that's some really advanced technology. These UFOs display remarkable movements, especially the last one. But what do you think? Something truly phenomenal? Or is it something else entirely? Let me know in the comments below. Giant mothership. On May 25, 2019, an amateur astronomer named Pedro Ramirez captured something absolutely amazing. Pedro was doing what he loved, scanning the night sky with his telescope. His passion for astronomy led him to regularly record his observations and share them online. However, one particular night, he captured something highly unsettling. Take a look. Through his telescope, Pedro spotted a massive cylindrical object moving across space close to the moon's surface. This object didn't look like anything he had seen before. It was long and sleek, but what was truly fascinating is that the UFO seemed to be releasing smaller orbs from its rear. The sight was mesmerizing and puzzling at the same time. Pedro was left stunned by what he was seeing, and he immediately realized that it was no ordinary object. As the cylindrical object moved, the smaller orbs seemed to drift away from it. This led some to believe that it might be a mothership, a larger UFO releasing smaller ones. According to estimates, the object was absolutely enormous, possibly between 20 to 50 kilometers in length. Since its release, the video has sparked numerous discussions and debates within the UFO community. People have been trying to understand where these smaller orbs might be going and what their purpose could be. With so many telescopes and satellites observing space, I think that official organizations must have noticed this unusual activity, but remain to stay quiet. There are countless cameras and sensors pointed towards the sky, constantly recording and monitoring. But despite the advancements in technology and the numerous devices we have for monitoring space, these types of incidents often get classified. But what this footage shows indeed raises questions. What are these objects? What are they doing over the moon? And what are these smaller orbs? Well, without any conclusive evidence, this video remains a mystery. Back and forth. Now this video was sent to me by a subscriber, but to be honest, I kinda have mixed opinions on this one. So on Friday, June 7, 2024, around 5 p.m. in Bradenton, Florida, an intriguing event took place outside an apartment complex. A resident, along with his wife, captured a peculiar sight on video. The footage was recorded just outside his wife's parents' apartment. The day seemed quite ordinary at first. The man and his wife were outside, enjoying the afternoon when something unusual caught their attention. It was the glare from the sun reflecting off an object in the sky. This wasn't a typical sight for them, especially during daylight. According to them, what they saw was extremely shiny, with no visible wings, and it moved in a strange back and forth pattern. The man, an experienced observer of the night sky, had never seen anything like this during the day. He decided to record the object, capturing its odd movements on video. Let's take a look.
Where'd it go?
It's right there. Hey, Daddy, can you swing me? I don't know. It looks kind of weird, don't it?
It's like
What is that?
not focusing on it. It's weird. What the hell?
I see it.
The footage he captured shows a white object flying slowly across the sky. Though not much detail can be seen, there is one particular moment that completely stands out. The object, while flying in the sky, appears to come to a complete stop in midair. Now, some people who viewed the video believe that this momentary stop was due to the camera person taking a step to the left, causing a parallax effect. If you're not aware, a parallax effect happens when the position of an object seems to change because the observer has moved. However, there is something to take note of. If the camera person's movement indeed made it look like the object appeared to stop, it shouldn't have affected other objects in the frame, as well, such as the nearby trees. But the trees here don't show the same kind of movement, which challenges the parallax explanation. Also, the parallax effect would be greater by a factor of like 100 on the leaves that are 100 times closer than the object is. Moreover, in the video, you can also clearly hear the person saying that the object came to a stop.
Zoom in.
It's as far as I could go. But look at it.
Hey, Daddy.
It just stopped and then went forward again.
This commentary adds another layer of intrigue, making it clear that the stop was noticed in real time, not just in the playback. I am in no way telling that this object is definitely a UFO, nor I'm saying it is a plane. That's completely up to you to decide. However, the question that I am wondering about is that sudden stop in the movement. Was it truly due to the camera person taking a step to the left, or did the object actually come to a stop? Was it the most perfect coincidence ever recorded, or was there something more to it than meets the eye? Let me know down in the comments below. The most bizarre UFO. I have seen many UFO videos, but this one looks really creepy. The video is said to be from Bratislava, Slovakia. First of all, let's take a look at the video. The footage shows what looks like a fiery UFO that is wrapped up inside a black object. The design of this object is so strange that it doesn't fit into any known category, making it both bizarre and frightening. The object appears to be burning from within, with flames flickering inside a black casing. This unusual appearance immediately grabs attention. The sight is not just a typical bright light or a distant star. It looks like something out of this world. The way it burns from within raises numerous questions. What could possibly power such an object? Where did it come from? Is it generating energy internally? If you look carefully, the object looks a bit like the sun, but smaller and compressed in size. When I was watching this footage, I thought that the black things wrapping the fiery sphere were actually leaves of trees, and I thought that the object was actually flying behind trees. But when the person zooms out, you can see that it's way far away, at an elevation of almost 45-degree angle. This made me realize that the black things are not tree leaves, but something else, and indeed a part of the fiery object. Overall, the entire appearance of this object gives an impression of something extremely unknown. But what do you think? Is it something far beyond our comprehension? Or was it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Space anomaly. Before I get into it, if you are new here and enjoy mysterious UFO videos like these, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel because more videos like this are on your way. That said, let's get back to the video. In April 2001, during NASA's STS-100 mission, the Space Shuttle Endeavour captured a highly intriguing photograph. This image, which you can still access through NASA's archives, presents a fascinating case for UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike. While the primary focus of the mission was the assembly of the International Space Station, this photograph offers a glimpse into the unexpected. At first glance, the image appears normal, and you might notice some blue anomalies on the right side of the photo. Now, these can be mere typical camera anomalies, but the real point of interest lies at the top, near the edge of the horizon. When I zoom in, you can see what looks like a set of unidentified flying objects. Their symmetrical formation and distinct presence make this image stand out. Given that camera artifacts typically appear consistently across multiple photos taken in quick succession, it is crucial to note that similar objects do not appear in other images taken before and after this one. This adds a layer of credibility to the claim that these objects might indeed be something unusual. The symmetrical formation of the objects suggests a deliberate arrangement, which is rarely, if ever, seen in random debris or space particles. This formation raises many questions. Were these objects observing Earth? Or perhaps they were more interested in the Space Shuttle Endeavour and its mission. This photograph from NASA's archives is compelling because of its source. NASA is a reputable institution, and any anomalies captured in their images are subject to intense scrutiny. This particular image, with its distinct set of UFOs, offers a unique glimpse into what might be an extraordinary occurrence in space. Whether these objects were observing the space shuttle, Earth, or just passing by, their presence in this photograph is extremely significant. Recently, an amazing video of a 1-kilometer wide UFO was caught on camera going inside a volcano, and it is absolutely mind-blowing. This video here will show it to you. Check this out right away before it disappears from the screen. Also, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to watch more intriguing UFO videos in the future.